Get strong.
Hello guys, my name is Shazid. Welcome back to the next video in basic command in Linux series. So as you can see, I'm in my desktop directory, and we know that if you want to list the content of the directory, we use ls command. And now you see that there's a text file named big.txt. So we already know that in order to print the content of a text file, we use a cat command. And to use a cat command, we write cat command, cat, and then file name that we want to print the content of. In this case, it's big.txt. Right? Press enter. Whoa, this much of command that we get from the cat. And you can see that cat has brought us to the very last of that file. You can say end of the file. So if, of course, if we want to read any file, we begin from the very beginning. Go to very beginning, it will take us lots of scrolling, or we can use scroll bar to get to the very top of the terminal. That the file I'm using here, big.txt, is relatively not that big. If you use a very big file and you use a cat command, you get to the end of the file and you use a scroll bar to get to the very top of the terminal, you can see sometime that the output begin from the middle of the file. You reach the top and you see that the output starts from the middle of the file, not from the very beginning. It is because if the cat command has its own limits, and there's a certain size which cat command can display at a certain time. So if you even though we reach top of the terminal using the scroll bar, we can see that the output start from the middle of the file, not from the beginning. So you can never see the those beginning outputs wherever you do using the cat command. So to get to cope up with this problem, we have a command that is more command. So use a more command. We write more in the terminal and post the name of this text file, that in this case big.txt, and press enter. Now as you can see, it shows 0%, which means I'm at the beginning of the file. And if you want to scroll down, or you can say move forward, we use line by line sequence to move forward or downward. We use enter key. And now if you found that I want to move forward, not line by line sequence but page by page sequence, so we're going to use F command. F of course stands for forward, or you can use a space bar. The function is similar. We can use both this command to move forward page by page. So the very basic problem of this more command is that you cannot go backward. You want to you cannot use any key to move page up. You cannot go anything, don't transverse in the backward direction, you only transverse in the forward direction. That's the basic problem of more command. So if you want to come out of that file, or you want to exit the more command, you can press the q button. So now you're out of the file. Clear. And if you use ls command to list the the content of that text directory, we see there's a text file that is line.txt, and we print the output of line.txt. We get line 1 2 3 220. So there are certain more functions for more command. If you use more command and then a -10 flag, and then right, we wrote that in this case text file name, in this case line.txt, and we press enter, we get the first 10 output, as I have stated that -10 first is output, and you can transverse to the rest of the output using enter key. And in line 20, as you can see above, is the end of the file, and now if we press enter, throws me out of the file, or you can say it quits the command automatically. So there is one more function. Is in the previous command, we get the first in output on the screen, and then we used keyword, enter keyword, to get the next output line by line. Now if you want to get the output from the 10th line, we want to get the output from the 10th line to the end. So we're gonna use +10 flag and the line.txt, that is the name of txt file in this destination, or you can say folder. Press enter, you can see that we get the output from 10th, and which is the end, and it throws out of the file. So that's the use of the more command. And in the more command, we discussed that there is a very limit to it, that we cannot use it to go move back in the backward direction. We can only transverse in the forward direction. So this problem is solved in the less command. So how to use a less command? Just write less and write the txt file name. In this case, of course, it's a big.txt. Now, as you can see, I'm at the beginning of my file, and if we want to move down, we can say move forward line by line sequence, I'm going to use a down arrow key. And if we want to move backward, or you can say up line by line, you can use a up arrow key similarly. So if we want to move in a page by page order, the page by page manner, so we can use F key to move a page down, or you can say move a page forward. F key to move a page forward or down. And if you want to move a page backward or a page up, we can use B. Of course, F. Of course, we can understand that F stands for forward and B stands for backward. So, and the arrow key also, up arrow key for go up, down arrow key to go down, line by line sequence, and F and B to page by page sequence. And suppose that I'm in middle of nowhere, and I want to go to the very top of the file, in this txt file. So I just gonna press the small g keyword, small g key, not keyword, small g key, and I reach the very beginning of my txt file. And similarly, if you want to reach at the very end of the file, you can use shift G. As you can see, we reach the end of the file. So G without anything used to move to the very beginning of the file, and shift plus G can be used to move to the end of the file. G to the beginning, shift plus G to the end. And small g to move to the beginning. Now I'm at the beginning, and if you want to search for any words, any patterns, you're gonna use a forward slash, and a pattern, like I want to search for Bossuere. I don't know what that means. Bossuere. The forward slash follows a top to bottom procedure. It will first give me the top match, then next, then down, then down, then down, then down, then down, top to bottom approach. This is my procedure. And if we want to go to the next match found, we can use N. As you can see, we are moving down, as I already told you that forward slash uses a top to down method, Now we can see this is the last end of my file. I reached here using shift plus G. This is my last match found. And if you want to search the pattern in bottom to top order, you're going to use question mark and then search for same posuere or say posuere, doesn't matter what. So this is, as I have told you, it follows a bottom to top order. This is my bottom matches. These three are my bottom matches. If you want to go to the next matches, you can use, and as you can see, it's moved from down, or you can say from bottom to top. So forward slash used to search in top to bottom order, and the question mark search the pattern in bottom to top order. So, and if you want to exit the file, or you can say come out of the file, you can press Q button similarly in the more command. So that's all about less command. And subscribe us for more videos. Bye bye, see you later.